Hello, Your Honor, and welcome to Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and the world is playing Librans tune. Cloudy but cool for the judge and juries of the zodiac. The moon has now transitioned into your sign, Libra, which means your emotions and your ego consciousness will be working on the same team. Now, there is one tiny hiccup in the giddy-up. The moon will cross over Saturn retrograde during the course of today. So there might be a moment today, maybe a tiny moment, maybe a big moment, where you have to disarm your ego or you have to grow up emotionally. In other words, your ego might get triggered, which makes you emotional, or you might get emotional and your ego gets triggered, and whatever co-happens between the two of them, it may be immature. In other words, there may be a better way of handling it. There might be a better way of managing your emotions. There might be a better way of managing your ego, or all of the above. So there is a subtle test as the moon crosses Saturn retrograde in Libra. But, Your Honor, on Monday, Saturn goes direct, which means Librans will now be moving forward again in the next phase of Libra 2.0, creating that beta. So it's an exciting weekend indeed. Now, as to the sun, it's all theoretical, thank Goddess, in the background. We're in Chapter 3 of Sun in Gemini. And the Librans are working on a new belief structure. Now, at this point, as we enter Chapter 3, we're starting to shift to where you want to kind of hunker down on exactly what it is you believe. But simultaneously, in the background of this transit, is also you starting to think about who you want to be in the world, the legacy you want to lead. In other words, you're going to start thinking about career in this next 10 days. So we'll be talking about that a lot. And Jupiter, now 1 degree Taurus. Jupiter is online. He did not waste any time. That means it is now time to officially start expanding. It's time for Librans to dilate. It's time for Librans to redesign their beliefs around where you draw your boundaries and not. It's time for Librans to get closer to themselves. It's time for some phenomenal intimacy, which is, of course, into me I see. So, I just want you to know, as this starts off, you'll probably be not satisfied. You'll probably feel like you can't trust certain people. You'll feel like you can't trust yourself. You'll feel like you don't like your lover. You'll feel like you can't go without a lover any longer. This pressure is the beginning of the expansion. It starts off feeling kind of crappy. I just want you to know that right away. And it's Friday. We've got new content going live in Soul Nirvana tonight. Come check out Just Ask Chris. I am brilliant in that show. And also Astro 104 and a bunch of other practitioners all live. Plus, we've got some hot programming coming up in Soul Nirvana this summer. So definitely want to be a part of that party. That's at soulnirvana.com. All right, Your Honor, that's all I got for today. I'll see you on Monday with more. Live, love, be.
So